Hey everybody, this week we're going to be talking about the president's obsession with Hillary Clinton, the disaster that was Scaramucci, and some of the worst jobs ever with my guest this week, Fortune Feimster. I'm Dana Goldberg, and you are watching Out in Left Field. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us this week. Now, I'm getting some feedback on the show, which I want to take to heart. I want to make this the best possible web series I can make. So some people have said that they feel like it's turning into like a Trump bashing show, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to take a minute and I just want to talk about all the incredible things the president has done for the LGBTQ community. Can I move on now? All right. Speaking of our president, he clearly has an obsession with Hillary Clinton. Even more than George W. Bush has the cutest crush on Michelle Obama. Except Trump's is creepy. He will not stop talking about them investigating Hillary Clinton. Why aren't they investigating Hillary Clinton? You won! You're the president of the United States of America. I feel like this would be like a football team winning the Super Bowl and then complaining for 7 months about the calls that weren't made on the losing team. I know I just lost a lot of our gay men. It would be like Sasha winning RuPaul's Drag Race and then bitching for 7 months that Peppermint didn't get docked enough for her lip syncing contest. Let it go. All right, I'm just gonna get into this because there is so much to cover with Scaramucci. The Mooch, after 10 days, was fired from his position at the White House. 10 days, come on. Doctors have seen Viagra erections lasting longer than Scaramucci's tenure. I feel like it's been a really hard couple of weeks for Scaramucci. His wife filed for divorce 10 days ago. Scaramucci said that he was being verbally abused by his wife. That was part of the problem in their relationship because she called him a grifter, which is ironic because I call that the truth. A week later, he gave an interview where he called Reince Priebus a paranoid schizophrenic. That sounds a little bit more like verbal abuse than your wife calling you a grifter. But it gets even better. The president said the reason he fired Mooch is because the women in the White House felt really uncomfortable and were complaining against the vulgarity he was using. Anyone else seeing the irony here? The pussy-grabbing president fired someone for using bad language in his post. I feel like it would be like Charles Manson hiring Jeffrey Dahmer even though he knows he kills people, but then firing him because he finds out he eats them because, well, that's disgusting. I think we can all agree that the Mooch had one of the worst jobs ever. And I'm gonna continue that conversation right now with my guest, Fortune Feimster. Thanks for staying with us. I am so excited to introduce my guest for the week, Fortune Feimster.
Hi!
Okay, so I know that a lot of people watching know Fortune. Used to watch her on Chelsea Lately. For the last 3 years, she has been Colette on The Mindy Project. And you just had a Netflix special come out. Oh. She's killing it. So we were talking about the Mooch. I feel like getting a job with this administration at this point is like jury duty. Like if you got that thing in the mail and you open it, you'd be like, oh shit, I have to go work for Trump.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of job security. Everyone's getting fired. The whole premise of his reality show was to fire people. And it feels like he just brought that into the White House.
Does the president think he has to eliminate someone every week?
You're fired! That's why I'm not asked to do Donald Trump impression.
That's right. We've all had crappy jobs as we rose to fame.
Yeah.
I was a DJ at a roller rink.
Come on. No. What did you play? Did you have the things, or you just press
No,
play?
We didn't have this. It was like putting tapes.
You put in tapes and press play?
Yeah. And then for speed skating, I would put in Highway into the Danger Zone from Top Gun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hot. And then
that's skating the danger zone.
Before stand-up, I was a bartender at an Applebee's for 11 years.
11 years.
Yes.
That's a loyal employee right there.
Or I don't know how to get out of a bad relationship. It could go either way. Fortune, what's the worst job you ever had in your rise to fame?
I worked at the recreation department in my hometown for 4 years when I was in high school. It's very gay, but I didn't know that I was gay. But I should have known that everyone else thought I was gay because they would be like, well, you're going to go line the softball fields or go pick up the trash. It was all the manual labor jobs.
They were butching you up.
Totally butching me up, and I am a lady.
I actually had regulars that paid my bills. And it was crazy because a lot of them were Republicans.
Tips?
Yes, with tips.
Yeah.
No, they would I would send them my phone bill and be like, Tom, can you take care of that? I would appreciate it.
Got it, Dana.
Except the bigot that came in and tried to get me fired because I was a lesbian. He told my manager, it's worse than Girls Gone Wild in here. And I was like, I need to step it up. I know this wasn't one of your real jobs, but as a character that you developed. Mm-hmm. What is her name?
That would be Darlene Witherspoon.
Where did she come from?
My family grew up going to Hooters restaurants.
I mean, really, whose titties?
I don't want to brag. So I already had that knowledge of Hooters waitresses, and so I thought it would be funny if a person of my size put on this tiny Hooters outfit, because I knew the visual would be funny.
It's fantastic.
And we went into an alley. He just started asking me questions, and I was just like, I'm Darlene, and you can see a pause, and I'm like, Witherspoon. I am not related to Reese. I get that all the time. And then it was all improvised.
Real quick, for those of you that are watching this, I want you to take a second. We're going to have a little contest. I want to know what your shittiest jobs were growing up. So comment below. And however you're watching this, wherever on social media, comment below. I want to know what your worst job was. We're going to pick a winner, and we're going to send you one of our awesome mugs for Out in Left Field.
Aw, that's nice.
I know.
That's what you get for having a shitty job.
Yeah.
A mug.
If you had to create an LGBTQ cabinet position,
Okay.
what would it be? Because I thought about mine, and I actually wouldn't change the name of mine. I would still be the Secretary of the Interior. See what I did there?
That sounds kinky.
I know.
I would want to be like the ambassador of parades, specifically gay parades. I would just want to show up to parades and just be like, your ambassador has arrived. The gay parade can start.
Are you going to use the top hat that your father bought you when you came out of the closet?
Put on a top hat. What Dana was referring to is a joke of mine on my Netflix special called The Stand-Ups. Check it out. I do a joke about coming out to my dad, and he just was like, all right, okay. All right, well, okay. Do you want us to go buy you like a men's blazer or like a top hat? What lesbian bar did you walk into where there were just a bunch of lesbians being all like uppity, being like, I'll have some of your finest vagina. Thank you. Check it out on Netflix, The Stand-Up.
You want to see this one live, please go to her website. It's fortunefeimster.com. Her entire schedule's there. If you want to check me out on the road, you know where to go, danagoldberg.com. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'm Dana Goldberg, and you've been watching Out in Left Field.
And I'm Fortune Feimster. Oh, that.
No, that's good. Okay, great.
And we're the morning news. Have a great day, Colorado.
Is our hair going to get stuck together?
Go to advocate.com. Yes, you watching this on the Instagram. I just turned in from my 73-year-old mother. You watching this on the Instagram. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm sweating. I'm just gonna, all right, we'll do this again. I stroked out for a minute. I was like, I've never done drugs. You would think, Jesus Christ. Now I just feel loopy. I almost said the wrong last name. It would be like Sasha winning RuPaul's Drag Race. Because it's going to be shorter, like Trump's penis. It needs to be shorter. I don't like that whole part, so we're going to do that over.